Hmm, what's going on here? Oh, I got a vehicle. Well, if you don't answer, I will. I'm just a lonely Star Wars boy, waiting for my friends to call me. This is just sad. This is just sad. This is just sad. This is just sad. Huh. What's going on here? Congratulations, you have a loyal 4 viewers. That is more than I had when I streamed for the first time. I gotta actually check how many viewers my thing actually has. Because if it has more than two, okay, yeah, it has two. I was seriously gonna question people's sanity and quantity of free time. What the hell is this? I'm just trying to contemplate A, why you would buy this, and B, who was the idiot that invented it? Yeah, I can see. Using a strategic. You're literally running into buildings. You're running into buildings and breaking the buildings. Someone play the helicopter helicopter song. The mark of a true pacifist. Yeah, I am streaming. It's just a blank screen because I don't show my face. Normally, I have a Darth Vader mask that I wear so that way people can't see my face, but for some reason, I couldn't find it. It's the most tragic event that has ever happened in my life, being unable. I do actually have what I want to order one. Hold, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm ordering it right now. Darth Revan mask. All right. $96 on Etsy. It's either that or 198 on eBay. So take your pick. It's from Etsy. It's probably gonna fall apart like 10 seconds after I get it. Exactly. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be like the most flimsy thing that anyone has ever held in the history of mankind. I was about to say, I have a feeling these graphics were designed on Microsoft Paint. They're not that bad, but like they're still just like, yeah, no, it's more the content in the game. You have become a vending machine. You have evolved into your final form. Update the Wikipedia. Update the Wikipedia. This is the most powerful form any character can achieve. This makes like the Greek gods look like playground bullies. The power of the vending machine. Skippity Riz! My voice just went into a. You've stopped streaming, I think. Yeah, you might have to redo it. That's probably like That should probably be like very high on your list of priorities. My stream's still going for 9 minutes and 45 seconds with a very extremely simple, just like blank screen. I get how people are asking what the hell this is in the chat. Oh, Glow, guess who just commented on the stream? The Ebon Hawk. That name ring a bell for you? He literally just said, "What's this?" in response to my absolutely amazing title being the fact I'm going to invade your stream with no mercy. I cannot save you now. Wait, okay. If the stream's crashed and you're apologizing for if you're live again. I was about to say if you apologize for something while you're not live, it really negates all the effect of the apology because no one besides us can hear it. All right, you're a giant ball rolling through a city. No, you're quite literally the planet Earth. You are the planet Earth. I did not come here for this violent content. Yeah, your computer literally is about to explode. No, don't ever feel remorse for the bad things that you do. Listen, I may be a bad influence, but I get a lot of views out of that. You have to understand, and anything for that 100 views. 100 views is necessary. I spent what, like 3 weeks making an hour and a half explanation on what the dark side is, and it gets 108 views. Eventually, I got like 50,000 requests to make versus edits today, and that's why it took me so long to VC you because I was actually working on one of them. I literally have. Let me count. I have 21 edits that I can release at any time. I just have them stored on my computer. I'm stockpiling for the winter. Yeah, one of them's 5 gigabytes long though, and it's one on Obi-Wan Kenobi. Mm. What do you want me to tell you? Hold on, my volume was down. What do you want me to tell you? Oh yeah. Let me think. Oh yeah, that actually reminded me. I don't think we actually ever declared this. What edit do you actually want me to make? Because I'm racking my brain at the moment. Okay, that I can do. That I can do. Hold on, give me 5 minutes and a computer that has the FPS of a potato chip, and I will do that. Okay, let's acknowledge this is the second time today that you have threatened. The first time was at the start of the last stream when you said you would come to my house. Yeah, yeah. I've prepared, I've prepared accordingly. I am sitting in one of my relatives' spare wheelchairs with a golf club and drink bottle in my hand. So, like, come at me, bro. I got the powers. Oh yeah, yeah. We'll have an epic 1v1 that we broadcast to the entire internet. Watch both of our channels blow up because of the epic 1v1. Yeah, the best part of it is it's so the visuals are so good that we don't even need CGI. Yeah, the problem comes when we try to use the force because I think people are just going to think we've lost it when we like. That would be a tiny bit of an issue now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, yeah. It's like imagine if Star Wars was created with that. Yeah, what can the Force do? Hold on, let me scan my brain. Like, there's so many different things. Like, oh yeah, you've got like Force healing. Like seriously, I could get a plastic lightsaber and chop your arm off, and then you could just make it grow back. A magic arm that only appears when you are him. Hold on, wait. I gotta do something. I'm gonna test to see if I can grow an arm out of my chest. Well, like, okay, okay. Let me explain. I would do it right now, but it's 11:34 at night, and I have a feeling that I have a feeling that I would. Okay, the thing is, okay, message me in DMs. What was the thought? I am genuinely curious, but maybe do it after the stream so no one sees. There's a certain pack that Star Wars fans have where they could just talk. They get to a point where they can just talk about everything, no matter how ludicrous it is. I'm just gonna say one thing. You type way too slow for that to not be seen by like everyone who's watching the stream. I did just saw it, and I provided appropriate reaction. Whatever Anakin does in his free time with the Force is his own time and it is not our concern. Yeah. 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 Oh yes, I did. I actually the thing is I had a few ideas of what it was, so I just looked it up and now I am deleting my search history up until this point. It is the only necessary course of action. Yeah, there isn't any hesitation. It's quite simple. Ah, okay. So- How many servers are you a part of, bro? Like, seriously. Mine is like an insignificant speck in that amount of servers. Oh wait, in the spirit of on being on VC with you, I am searching up Geometry Dash and I am playing it as we speak. I've never played it before. No, I haven't. Wait, what did you just say? Um. Well, okay. Let me tell you a story. Actually, how did we meet? Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. I'm fast forwarding back to our meet. Oh yeah. Yeah, and ever since then, I've been teaching him the ways of the Star Wars nerd. Okay. I am going to let you two settle this. Should I teach Delios the ways of the Star Wars nerd? Which ones have you watched? This determines everything. Bad batch. He's sounding. I gotta say, he's sounding kind of worthy. Smash or pass Ahsoka. I mean, I prefer like the Still Shan, but like okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, we need to get. Oh wait, I am DMing Falcon right now and getting him on here. I'm DMing Val. Yeah, I need to reignite the Glow and Valk ship train. There's an entire channel in my server dedicated to. Let's wait. I'm having a little look at what we put under essential info. We have rules, welcome, new legends content, information and roles, Jedi or Sith, updates, Star Wars or otherwise, Twilight sexual notes, and the love and sacrifice for our goddess Bastilla Shan. I'm going to give you two choices to who created that last. Okay, I'm going to get banned from my own server because I made Glow an admin. Hold on, where I got to search in my computer panel. Where do I install that client? Someone Sub Zero commented ages ago saying, I commented, for the record, everything that is said in here is a pure joke and is done by trained professionals with no regard for their the psychological effects. I hope you realize that. I hope you realize that I have no. I'm watching your stream as we're talking, but I've muted the sound. I'm watching you play Geometry Dash. I have no clue what this is. It's 11:43 p.m. and I have the energy of a leopard running through the savannah. Uh, maybe. He's definitely worthy of an edit, but the problem is like a millisecond after I create the video, Evan's gonna jump onto my comment section and talk about how Hercules is a failure of a character. And while I don't care what people say, I'm just like, I need the views. Okay, as someone who is watching the stream currently, this is pure wizardry to me. Okay, that's it. Hey, Glad. I just realized something. Okay, so I'm checking our DMs. You have sent me over 8,000 messages, and I have sent you over 8,000 messages. So we've sent each other over 16,600 messages in our time of conversation. Let me do some quick calculations. Give me a second. August last year. We chat quite frequently. He has a lot of questions about Star Wars to ask me. Yeah, he does. He does do that quite often. I'm kidding. I enjoy it because what I do is whenever you like have a good idea, I'm like, how can I use this but make it my own, and then just implement it into my idea. Just be like, I'm gonna summon the power. I hope you remember like the other day when we were talking about like King Midas, like coming back from the dead. I hope you realize the only reason that I persisted with that conversation was A, because I was interested, but I had quite literally just wrote a chapter where King Midas came back to life and was saying, is he doing the same thing? And I was like, he is. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Hold on, wait. Someone play Imagine Dragons Monster in the background. That's going to make the stream. Well, we were talking about it. Now I'm drinking water. Hmm. It just doesn't like the character, but it's all opinionated. And the one thing I have always said is that you should always accept other people's opinions, even if they're dumb. The one opinion that I will not accept is people saying that Arcane is a good character. If you say Arcane's a good character, I'm coming after you. Yes, easily. And even then, Valen is an emotionally abused child who quite literally was locked by her daddy because she did a few things. Yeah, it's noted like many times. Valen had a higher potential than Valk did. She had like 26,000 and Valk had 25,000 midichlorians. I'm like the only person who does this, besides maybe you. You may have had yours for longer, but I've had the exact same profile picture ever since I started Discord. This is the first and only profile picture I've ever used. Yeah. Wait, hello. Alright, I guess that's it. It's sort of like I don't necessarily believe it's hating. I just think it's more of a thing of being set in his ways. Like he has something that he perceives as fact, so he doesn't think. Oh, okay, yeah. I agree with that. He's a cool dude. He's helped me a lot. Okay, yeah. Now that should be a war crime. Exactly. You've officially gone from 5 to 7 viewers. We've got to put up the entertainment factor right now. Oh, lucky. Wait, okay. Hold on, wait. I have just realized something. But I've just realized something that can be capitalized on to extreme amounts. Okay, so it is nearly midnight for me. It is literally 11 minutes off being midnight. And get it. So it is the 30th of March. Whose birthday is on the 31st of March? I'll give you a hint. He's one of our friends. He's one of the admins of the server. Yeah, Mark. I'm telling you right now. As soon as that clock ticks over, I am spamming the man. We will attack him from all angles. His Discord. Wait. Which server? Like my server. Holy shit. Oh my God. Good idea. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say two things before you are gonna be torn apart by every member of my server, besides possibly me. You have the biggest balls on planet Earth. Ego. He's really interesting, but the problem is who you're meddling with. And the thing is I've begun to question because I really like Hogan's, but like you've taken a character who is a cartoon and you've mixed him with my favorite character in all of fiction. How am I not having more problems with this? Like, I'm loving this. I'm just like enjoying it. I'm just like, they're like polar opposites. All the confliction. That's very interesting. And then we got people over here like, how the hell are these two characters ever? This is like, this is quite literally putting a pacifist and putting a pacifist and a terrorist in the same room and then expecting them to work on a group project together. Mm. Like tell them to solve world peace or some shit. Yeah, it is. It- I've been working on my book series for like the past for like all day. I've been working on YouTube scripts, writing books, and making edits. That is quite literally my weekend. And of course, in between talking to Glow and a few of my other friends on Discord. Malgus is not the most evil character from Star Wars. He's probably I'd give him top 10, maybe top 5, nothing more than that. Most evil character is Palpatine, second is Val. And the only reason Palpatine is above Valkyrian is because like if you were getting killed by Val, he wouldn't care. Because he's used so much less. Oh yeah. No doubt about that. Valk had more evil goals because he wanted to destroy the galaxy. But the thing with Palpatine is that if you gave Palpatine 5 prisoners and you gave Valk 5 prisoners, Valk would drain them and then forget they ever existed. But if you gave Palpatine 5 prisoners, he would make sure they suffered and he would enjoy it. He'd just be like, or some shit like that. When you put the fanfic in my server. Oh, okay. So like when you first told me, oh yeah, I'm going to combine Malgus and Hercules. I had some. I was curious because the thing was, well, I had some doubts that it could be done well. And to be fair, I think you have done it well. But I have a feeling, just to put out one bit of criticism, I don't think you should have had both Alina and Meg as love interests in the story. In the story, well, like the thing is the message that I'm getting from that weird love triangle is that Malgus loves Twi'leks and redheads. So like everyone's getting. Oh wait, hold on, wait. I just realized something. On your like birthday stream, like the title, you put two E's in stream. It's like stream. stream? Nothing. From now on, I'm just telling you from now on, every single time I join a stream of yours, you have to add another E to it. Wow. Uh, Perfect. That's fair. Mm. Yeah, yeah, you did, you did. I am gonna give you props for all of this. As someone who has been writing since they were 11, you did do a very good job with regards to blending the two characters together. That's what best. Uh, oh yeah, did the guy that you pitched the $20 offer to you about drawing official art for yours get back to you? Ah, okay, okay, okay. Um, Maybe, but if you want to do three, I'd say maybe pitch $30 because then it can be at least divided into $10 per thing. Yeah. See. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Are you gonna? You know what you should do? And this is some advice. Obviously, you have like it started off with Hercules, but obviously you have like a lot of stuff that you've created around Hercules. What you should do is you should get on like your channel. You should make like the commentary videos that I make, but you should make them about Hercules so you can like vent vent to the world. Also, start uploading more shorts. Sorry. Let's have a look. How many videos do you have? 156. How many videos do I have? I have 599. I upload. I am. I. How do I average 500 views per video? Well, the thing is you have to find a balance because what you do is there are like spurts where you will get like 50 subscribers in a week, and those have happened to me. And what happens is you need to balance it out because those spurts eventually happen, and you think, oh, I'm a dead channel, and a bunch of shit like that. But what you should do is you need to like just while those spurts are going on, you keep pumping out content that you like, and then when they stop, you just make content the audience wants to see, and then that blows up, that gets more people to come, and then that starts the spurts up again. This rename the stream to how to become a YouTuber. Yeah, I'm gonna found the Star Wars Brain Busters University where we learn how to. I don't dislike I don't dislike it. Actually, you know what? No, I don't like love triangles in general. It's not. It's yeah. It's not like restricted to your thing. It's just overall. Also, wait. Fair. Right. Also, I have a question. Delios. I think I pronounced your name right. Do you want me to DM you so I can teach you the ways of the Star Wars nerd? All right. I'm gonna do exactly what I've done with Glow. And Glow, how beneficial do you think my tutelage on you with regards to Star Wars has become? Very beneficial. I have the brain cells as well as the immense computer space that has hundreds of PDFs. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's where my inner Cad Bane fanboy came out and started having some problems. Cad Bane's my for those people who don't know, and the Geometry Dash community and the Star Wars community are very different in many ways. Cad Bane is in my top five favorite characters in all fiction. So like that's like a criminal offense. Oh, okay, that's fair. Oh, okay. In- that makes sense. That makes sense. Also, I had a theory I wanted to run by you, and I was rewatch. Have you seen the Bad Batch? Correct? Oh, you haven't. Oh, okay. Then I'll explain what I can. So basically, I was rewatching the Bad Batch, and Cad Bane makes a brief appearance, and I had a theory because in that show, Cad Bane is on the draws his weapon really, really fast, like so fast that a clone with enhanced sensors can't keep up. So I had a theory. Yeah, again, what I went back and I studied this. Cad Bane was more like what how the fight actually went was the clone drew it first. Cad Bane was just faster on the draw. Like yeah, Cad Bane drew it more skillfully. Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, my theory with Cad Bane, and this doesn't really pertain to Legends. It's mainly only a canon one, but it could work for Legends as well. I have a theory that Cad Bane is a little bit force sensitive. Not enough to get inducted into like the Jedi or Sith, but just enough that he's like has those like heightened sense, and he's like we see even in the Clone Wars, we see Cad Bane able to resist Mace Windu, Obi Wan, and Anakin's Jedi mind trick, which like how many people in Star Wars would be able to do that? He has like a very strong will, and it's just like it's a bit interesting. It's fine. It's interesting. I'm fine with it as long as it's like due to Hercules' amp. But if like you had like Baselina above Cad Bane, then Ah, okay, 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 okay. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Revan is just the goat. Jeez. Jesus. All right. Okay, I have a question. Blood, you claim that you are that you are going to make a short soon, correct? Okay. I have two questions for you. How far away is soon, and what short is it? Okay. When will it happen? Today. Okay. Okay. I have written that down, and I will alert you if your promise is not kept. No, 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 no. You can Oh yeah, it's not your birthday for me. You get no sympathy points. It's not your birthday. You win the heart of the audience, but you won't win the heart of the Star Wars nerd. Hmm. Also, I completed my completed my national service and spammed Valk happy birthday. Okay, you're asking the wrong person. I'm the king of making OP characters. Ask someone who doesn't make OP characters, and that is probably the one. Like that's the one way you can get a fair assessment. Mm. And what does Delios think? What does Delios think about? Okay, okay. Say it like very briefly, like say like one of his best feats, and then go off that, Delios. How difficult is the world trip? Yeah, that was my reaction as well. Like I was like, Red Dead Redemption, that was when he lost me. Okay, okay, fair, fair. I, I haven't played. I haven't played Red Dead yet. I'm getting a new. I'm getting. I want to get a new computer for my birthday though, so hopefully I'll be able to install it then. trust me, I won't judge you. I watched Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, and I still got goosebumps when during the ride of the Rohirrim, and it's still the best. The thing is what I've learned is that the best way to make complex characters and like emotional characters is if you do it over time. Like you can't confine it. Like sure, you can make an emotional character in one book, but it really pays off if you like lay the groundwork in like the first one or two books, and then it all pays off eventually later down the line. It doesn't have to be a central part of the story. It just has to be there, and the audience needs to know about it. This is Star Wars Brainbusters. Yeah. How many words is it up to now? Ah, okay, okay, okay. How many words do you write per day? Would you say? Uh, it depends on motivation because, like, motivation is like the biggest thing when it comes to writing any form of like. Mm, I had a writer's block for about 3.5 months, and I couldn't write in that entire time frame. And then I came back, and about 2 days into while I was out of my writer's block, I broke my personal typing record. It's depressing, but what you need to do is if you really want to know if it's a sad, like a truly like tragic story, what you need to do is like take someone from your friends list that doesn't know about it already. So like not me, for example. And once you're done, give them the story to read and tell them how they feel afterwards. Because if they have no background, I was like, I obviously know what's going to happen. I know that Hercules, like how Hercules dies and like all of his tragic stuff. But if you read that in like chronological order, it's going to be a lot more difficult. Yeah, I do as well. It sounds like a very, very sad story. Hold on, wait. I need to mute for a sec. I'll be back soon. I returned. The combination between Hercules and Malgus. Huh. I don't know. I get anything about this. Could you have done better with another character? Yes. But is this? But do I like the fact you've done something different? Also, yes. I have a feeling you could have mixed two more different characters together, and it could have been more effective. But I also have a feeling it wouldn't have. You've done something that no one else is ever going to do or try to do, and you've done it basically to the epitome of what it can be done. I just realized, guys, that I'm like the ultimate nerd on all the subjects in your story because I'm a nerd on Star Wars, I'm a nerd on Greek mythology, I'm a nerd on Norse mythology, I'm a nerd on Marvel, I'm a nerd on everything except Red Dead Redemption. Delios, do you think that, how long do you think Glow could talk about his character for without us stopping him? I quite literally say, I think I would run out of food in my pantry before Glow would be done. And that is no under exaggeration. Oh yeah, okay. That's what I wanted to ask you, and I always ask this to like my really good friends, and you're my second best friend, so I need to ask you, what's a weird trivia fact about you? Like a weird thing that like you think only you do, that like sort of like have been individualized to you. Ooh, interesting. I like how me and Glo are just chatting about Star Wars and Hercules, and Delius is going through it right now. He's experiencing some emotion. Oh, that's just sad. Yeah, I personally agree with that. I think you've done very. I think so. It's sort of like a sequel trilogy, in my opinion. Not like in terms of quality, but like the actors in the sequel trilogy are not bad actors. They just were dealing with a shitty script. You push, but they no. I'm not saying the script is shitty. I'll explain the analog. Basically, what I'm saying is that you haven't got the best combination of characters, but the combination that you do have, you push to the highest form it can be. Like the actors in the sequel trilogy, they did very good with the stuff they were given. Like they could have done a lot worse, but the script was just terrible. But in your case, the characters you combined did end up very well, and it ultimately benefited you because it has given many hours of Hercules lore to read. Yeah, your dedication to writing Hercules Neat is like up there with my dedication to reading Star Wars novels. Like seriously, I've actually I've been told by all of my like everyone I know that I over plan stuff. Like I make things a lot more complicated than it needs to be. And to be fair, that's kind of true because I have designed very, very intricately. like basically I'll explain. So like there's different level systems to how I write books. There's these things called arcs, and inside an arc is 4 to 5 series. Each series has 3 to 5 books, and each book is 500 pages. Well, the thing is that I have created such a large world with so OP characters and used words that my parents could never dream of that they have just let me do my own thing. It's epic. You did do very. I will give you that. You did do extremely well with the material that you like started off with. Yeah, exactly. And you eventually, while you didn't create an Iron Man so you can fly around in, you did create one very peculiar looking character. The way you just here's the thing: the way you imagine something and the way you and what the way I imagine it based on your description is vastly different to what it is in your mind. Like I am imagining Disney Hercules with a respirator smacked on and a couple of scars and like, yeah, exactly. But I know for the fact that your perception of him is a lot cooler than mine is, at least in terms of the design. And that's purely because you created the character. Yeah. I have a question for you. I have a question for you, Glow. What is your favorite drink? Uh, I can't even comment. I can't even say fair because I don't know what it tastes like. I'm so sad. Glow, I'm so sad you ended the stream because I really want to see Delius just go through it right now. Delius, Delius, are you okay? Do you need to talk? Oh, you're asking me. Oh, what was the question? Sorry, I zoned out. It's interesting. I like that you gave depth to Vindican because I have a feeling there was a lot of stuff they could have done with him, and he only really showed up in the return trailer, got stabbed by Cass and Darach, and then just was like absolutely manhandled by Malgus as he crawled to the window. Like that, like I have a feeling they could have done a lot more with his character, and I was really depressed when he died. So I feel like he did quite very well. Mm. Rodent? Rodent? Did you just say rodent? I'm tempted to, yeah, sorry, just to get off topic a little bit. I'm tempted to, so you know how I like write books at like an extremely fast and efficient rate? Yeah. So what I've had this idea for a while. I've had the idea to like, so you know how the expanded universe was cancelled, like no more like really good novels and comics, and it's just canon shit. I've had an idea to like continue on from where they were doing, and like I've always wanted to like particularly these two explore a lot more stuff in the Old Republic, and also explain what happened to Cad Bane after the Empire rose. Because I always had this really good idea. I always had this idea that Cad Bane was in the background at the Battle of Hoth. He got pushed in to a frozen lake and was like frozen. And then later, after Fate of the Jedi and Abeloth, Jaina Solo went to Hoth to find an ancient relic, and she found Cad Bane, and Cad Bane had a standoff with Boba Fett. Pardon, I didn't hear that. What'd you say? I didn't hear that. Oh, so how do you think Paul S. Kemp, the writer of The Siege, would react to what you did? Um, I'm leaning more towards the Abomination one, considering that that was the first and really only novel that fleshed out Malgus's personality. Like the reason that Malgus is so good is because he's good both if you don't read a book and if you do. Because like Darth Vader becomes 10 times better if you actually understand the lore. But Malgus can just be cool anywhere. Like you can literally just watch the trailers of the Old Republic and just see Malgus battering down Jedi by the dozen, and you can think he's absolutely amazing. But then you can actually like look into his personality and style, the styles of the Old Republic game and the books, and explore how cool he actually is. So Malgus is like he's an all-rounded one. He's good in no matter what circumstance. And like he probably wouldn't call it an abomination. He'd just sort of be like what Eben is, but a bit nicer. He'd just be like, oh, this isn't who Malgus is. Because at the end of the day, Malgus is just a juggernaut. He powers through everything, and he just conquers everything. Like, yeah, like if you took, and as someone who understands Malgus exceptionally well because he's my favorite character in all of fiction, I know for a fact that if you took actual like Malgus, put him in place of Hercules, so like took all the Hercules out of Malgus, he would kill Alina and Meg quite swiftly, and he would just because that's just his personality to power through and eliminate all the weakness that he can find. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Question: what's your opinion? And I have a very unpopular opinion when it comes to this. What is your opinion on two things actually? One, Disney canon, and two, people who haven't tried anything but water. Because I do know a few people who have, including. Remember, you're speaking to one of these people. I've never drunk anything besides water. Like, quite literally, never even tried it. I have the thing is that I probably would have by this point, but A, I don't have any form of like motivation to, and B, I have a bet with my cousin. He's the one who introduced me to Star Wars. That a bet for $10 that I don't drink anything but water by the time I am 15, and he thinks he's gonna win. He was very smug with regards to the bet, and I was like, "You're not." Hey, mate, it's $10. It's worth. Um. Ooh. Maybe like more fascinated, more like enamored with the character rather than the outright, oh, we need to erase this off the face of the planet. Oh, definitely, definitely. No, no, yeah. Maybe. Yeah, you definitely can. Yeah. And Malgus was like the good thing about Malgus is he is both extremely evil, but he is also like a like he's also deep down a good person. Like even in like normal Star Wars, Malgus is extremely cruel and barbaric. There's a reason people call him the Old Republic Vader and the Jedi Butcher. But not only that, he does have things that he cares about. Like Alina, he truly cared about Alina, and that was really good because like it added a new layer of depth to his character. Yeah. Uh, Delios, how is your therapeutic geometry dash session going? Well, I think it's geometry dash. Yeah, right. It's fun. Delios, forget me saying I'd run out of food if we just left Glow to talk about Hercules. The entire world would run out of food. We would usher it to an extinction level event before this man was finished chatting. That is not an encouraging thought. Oh, you see what I mean? There he goes again. Um, no, I think that they might like it if they watch. If not watch, I think they might like it a bit more if they read it. But I just don't think they'd like it because at the end of the day, they're the reason Malgus is as fleshed out as he is. And if you take away the aspect of Malgus that makes Malgus Malgus, that's a lot of Malguses in one sentence. But if you take that away, you take away the core of what he is. Like at the end of the day, there's not really an intermediary between being Malgus and not being Malgus, because like you're either pure Malgus or you're pure Hercules, and that's only because Malgus has such a dominating personality. You did try to make something in between, and for the most part, it worked. I massive props for that. Oh wait, I'm looking up Darth Malgus. I need to see his beautiful face. Oh yeah, I have no doubt that he can be cruel. But the thing is that if you want a bit of advice, when you see Delios, look at this. The Hercules has corrupted him to the point that even you, one of his friends, when is suffering from psychological repercussions of losing in games, he refuses to care and carries on with Hercules conversations. Oh, Glow, message Valk, he's online. No. Yeah. Malgi is one very beefy boy in the areas that counts. Delius is learning a lot about us from our conversations right now. I'm glad you differentiated omnipotent and omnipresent. Oh yeah, also Delis, have a quick look in the group chat. I'm gonna put in look at the two characters that Glow has tried to has melded together. We have yes. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, but like literally, look. You need a hug. Wait, who are you reporting now? What message? Uh, yeah, you melded. Honestly, and now that I think of it, I don't think there is maybe any other characters that you could have chosen that are more ideologically opposed to one another and like have different outcomes. The only character you could have probably choose to oppose Disney Hercules more is Palpatine. That's purely because Palpatine gets joy in killing, and Hercules is just a simp for redheads. Everyone's a simp for Twi'leks if they know what's going on. Yeah, Malgus specifically. Malgus got the W Riz. Either that or Alina is very into bald heads. Hercules has interesting. Who has more Riz, Hercules or you? Wait. Hold on, I'm sending that into the chat. I saw this the other day. This is the funniest thing I've seen all week. And I've been trying to implement it into a conversation for so long. It is absolutely amazing. This is the one time you'll ever see me make like a DC joke, like a DC comics. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah, me of all people probably should have hated it, and in reality, I don't. You just have a look at Watford Square. He's such a Superman is such an orphan. His original parents died, and then he got adopted, and then they died. He is orphan squared. That's going. That's going in the meme book. It's just going to be like in 13,000 years. There's just going to be someone scrolling through this like 50,000 word and 50,000 page book, and they're just going to see orphan squared. the pages, and they're going to think, when the hell was this implemented in the conversation? And then there's going to be the flashback episode. Usually, when someone says, "Oh my god," they follow it with something. What were you going with that? What did you do that was really stupid? Okay. Very directly opposed, not gonna lie. Yeah, it does. Mm. You did do very well. And now my next challenge. Well, okay. First, my challenge is going to be you finding Delius a therapist. But my actual next challenge for you is going to be the next characters that you have to meld together. You have to meld together. Let me have a think. You have to meld together. Hmm. You have to meld together Zazu from The Lion King and Superman. I don't even think I could do that. That could work. Sorry, Delius in the background just writhing in pain. I can practically let's acknowledge something. We have been talking here for basically 1.5 hours. It is nearly 1 o'clock for me. What time is it for you? 11 hours ahead. Yeah. I'm not 11. I think I'm more like 10. Yeah, that's what I thought. Glo, if you were given a choice between, this is a very important choice, so you need to choose very wisely. If you were given a choice between getting together with Meg or Alina, who would you pick? Yeah. Wait. I'm not saying I don't think I'm going to be the one that's doing anyone based on your choice. Way too conversationally smart for this. Okay, fine. Hold on, wait. Okay, I'll give you an alternate choice, but you have to choose one. Deal? Okay, Bastilla Shan or Meg from Hercules. I hope you realize, Chloe, I literally last week I did a history assignment and I did it on the Battle of Hastings, which is the battle that you just referenced with William the Conqueror. Yeah, it was like it goes though. All right. Anyway, you dodging the question. What's your choice? You die before you do. Silence. My well, the thing is that it's not so much a matter of me being unable to do it as it is you being unable to answer. Okay. This is my question for you because I need who is your favorite Star Wars character, like overall? Okay, base. He's my favorite as well. Yeah, you used to say Valk was your favorite. Valkorian was originally your favorite. Valk is good, but Valk sort of like he suffers from repetition because he sort of does the same thing over and over again, and it's effective, but it's not as effective as someone like Palpatine. Valk did actually have an apprentice. Oh, what do I think about this year, like being an apprentice once? Oh, I found it interesting, but I don't think it's practical because Vitiate's personality wouldn't give let him be subservient to anyone. He's into and to be fair, I don't know how powerful you're making Hades in this, but like, is this Hades? Here's the question: is this Hades mythology accurate in terms of power? Because if he is, then he's a lot more powerful than a lot of people would think. Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, sorry if I don't respond for a second. I'm messaging Val. He's telling me how he woke up like 30 minutes ago. Yeah, Glow's out here in the bloody middle of the morning while I'm in the middle of the night. So wait. We've got all representatives of the time of day. Start of the day, middle of the day, end of the day. That's that's oddly convenient, like to an actual like scary point. They're more like apartments. Okay. What's your okay? Here's what I wanted to know because there is a correct answer to this, and I will be blunt if you do get it like the answer correct. It's not a styles question, so don't worry. But what's your hierarchy with regards to grouped Greek gods? And what I mean by that is there are three classifications for Greek gods. There are gods, titans, and primordials. What is your power classification for them in your fan fiction? There is like there is a proper way to power scale them, but like your fan fiction can be different. I don't know. I just want to. Oh, okay. Fair. Okay. the actual, and I'm not like trying to like change your like perspective on scaling with regards to this or anything, but like the actual way to scale it, it goes Olympians, Titans, Primordials, and like the gap is enormous. Like gods are like gods are sort of how I view it is gods are representations of elements. So like Zeus is a representation of like the sky and lightning, and Poseidon is a representation of the sea. Yeah, the primordials are, and it got to the point where primordials, like the primordials are far beyond like the power of the Titans. And Atlas, who is one of my favorite Titans, he's second in command to Kronos. Atlas actually held up in Greek mythology the membrane that held all realities in the multiverse together. Yeah, it's insane. Oh yeah, it's another thing I need to say, and I need to say this quickly because I am going to go to bed. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. I do have the energy of I do have the energy of a leopard, but the problem is that, well, I would say tomorrow, but it's technically today. Today is Easter, and all my family's coming over, so I need to conserve some of that energy. No one's chaos isn't even a primordial. Chaos is a whole other is a pre-existential entity. That is the proper term. Oh yeah. Chaos is like a rival to one above all, Eru Iluvatar, like the presence, the godlike beings of every universe. He's built out of the void. Like seriously. He's literally built different. All right, I got to go to bed, so I will lovely. Okay. Full potential Hercules. Hercules. Um, Very powerful. I think he'd beat every single. I think he'd beat every single Greek mythology character, excluding true form primordial chaos. Yeah, I know that. I know. Mm. Probably some up past all the primordials, develop techniques to stop them in true forms. I have a feeling he'd surpass he'd surpass every Star Wars character outside of like the really strong ones. I have a feeling he'd surpass all Celestials. I have a feeling he'd surpass all those things. But I have a feeling that, like, for example, the strongest characters from like my book series, or like the strongest characters from Star Wars, or like Lord of the Rings or stuff like that, they'd still be able to beat him. Because it gets like okay, you can have like Hercules could become the absolute he'd become the strongest force user of all time purely based on the fact he's a fucking demigod and it's fucking madness. Like there's a combination you can't really go wrong with. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. I'm adding Valk to the group. He wants to join. Oh wait, add him to the group. Add him to the group. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. I have to go to bed. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.